Oh my god! What is that?
Oh god. So, Bloom's birthday was a few days ago, as of recording. And apparently she got karmic revenge on me. Because, guess what happened? Car problems. Yay. Anyway, hello all, Thomas here. We're gonna be diving into season 5 again. I bring great news with me though. I have finished all of the shots required for episode 1 of the season 6 rewrite. I'm adding a little applause in post so that I don't seem, sad and alone.
Okay, let's move on.
So I'm going to be getting a teaser out of the first episode later this month, and then after that it's going to be, more work on part 1 of the season 6 rewrite, which will be released, probably looking like spring of 2023. Thank you all for your patience and your continued support. I really, really appreciate it. I'm actually working on like a bunch of different projects right now, some, for future YouTube stuff, some writing stuff for like my next couple books, and some stuff just for fun, because it's important to have hobbies that aren't monetized so that you don't lose all will to live and think that all that your worth is your productivity. Because, that's a good way to want to die.
Thank you for making that announcement that no one cared about.
Can you tell that I've been watching a lot of BoJack Horseman? Anyway, we are on episode 7, The Shimmering Shells, which is weird because those are only half the episode. I really don't get the structure of these last couple episodes. Like last episode, it was half Graynor, half Cyrenix quest stuff, and then this episode, it's like half Andros, half Celeria, and then some other filler shit, and I'm just like, what? Why? What's happening? Why? Okay.
I am confusion.
Anyway, let us begin. Bright side, these episodes are gonna make us fall in love with Harmonix, because, ooh girl, these spells.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
Harmonix deserved better.
My name is Lemmy.
Was that Selkie cross-eyed just then?
Don't fucking look at me like that. That's a weird-looking fucking cat.
Oh yay, the bond. Ugh.
I think they're bonding.
Shut up.
This has nothing on the pixie bonding, because the pixies had individual designs and also individual powers and personalities. They were their own people. The Selkies are basically all the same character. They have the same powers and the same nothing personalities and the same designs, just with some slight color swaps. This was a really missed opportunity. Although I will admit I did play the Selkies down in the rewrite. There's no bonding, they're just like there. Like, they do serve a practical purpose, but they're not super close with the Winx. Because, like, we're never gonna recapture the pixies. Why even try?
She's got a point.
I still don't get this simulator thing. Like, why didn't they all just go to Andros?
What a strange place.
It is called the Labyrinth of the Abysses.
I will admit, I really like the designs of the underwater worlds of the Magic Dimension. Honestly, they're more unique and beautiful than the fucking Infinite Ocean and its ugly CGI-ness.
And
This makes me wish the whole season was 2D, because this artwork is fucking gorgeous. I also like the swirly islands that are visible, like, way up top at the surface. I love that. I feel like it adds, like, an almost mystical eeriness to the place. I had a field day with this in the rewrite.
oh Lord.
Because, like, this is still the first stop on the quest, but it's a whole episode to itself. And the idea is that we get to see more of the demons that are within each of the Winx that have to do with the conflicts they're going to have to deal with for the rest of the season. And Aisha is the only one who conquers them because, it's her world, it's her part of the quest. She's proving that she's worthy of the gem to earn Cyrenix. Whereas the others are like, oh, we're in for hell when we get to our planets. And also, we're gonna be revisiting this place in season 6 for a little bit of something. Maybe some, legendarium fun. I don't know, it's such a cool setting. And I also added a bit of lore to the place. Some stuff that came from the comics with like the dark sirens, and I had a lot of fun with that. And again, it'll be Aisha focused with what she's dealing with in season 6, like to deal with the fact that Naboo is back and Aisha's, having to be his caretaker and how that's affecting her.
Diaspro.
Sky doesn't love you, Bloom.
God, these visions are so juvenile. Bloom and Stella get such basic ass, like, Sky doesn't love you anymore. Oh, you suck as a fashion designer. And then Naboo comes back from the dead to tell Aisha that, like, it's her fault he fucking died. He's waiting for her in hell.
It takes talent, and that's something you just don't have. But I do have talent.
12 seconds later.
Oh, Naboo, I miss you so much.
Then why did you let me die?
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
Like, holy shit, what the fuck? Tonal whiplash, hello. Like, I do like the idea of the Winx facing inner demons here, but again, it's just, most of it's so juvenile, and then it's juxtaposed with this weird bit of Naboo blaming Aisha, and it's like, what the fuck, man?
You let me die.
Oh,
You could have saved me, but you let me die.
no, that's not true. You know that's not true.
Someone get her therapy. I just, like, what the fuck?
Girl, let's just move on.
Like, who is the season for? It's giving that it's meant for younger viewers, but then you put in shit like that, and it's like, what? Because, like, it feels like a crumb for older audiences to go, like, you know, it's a little bit more mature, we're still dealing with the consequences of season 4, but then the rest of the season is not like that, so it's like, who the fuck is this for?
Believe in yourself.
Just believe in myself.
Let's make them shimmer.
I can still make the whole place shimmer.
It's also kind of like, like when you're dealing with your inner demons, like the little goblin in the back of your head who's telling you that you suck and no one loves you.
Allegedly.
Usually telling it to shut up is not going to work. The reason that voice is there is because in some warped way it's trying to protect you from something you're, you know, subconsciously afraid of. So what you have to do more is actually understand why the voice is there.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
And almost go like, I hear you. I get you're trying to keep me safe, but I got this. It's like learning to live with the voice in a way and like make it work for you instead of against you. Not this crap.
Another reason to despise that.
I wonder what Musa, Tecna, and Flora would have seen. I assume Flora would have seen drama with Crystal and Helia. Tecna would have seen like herself or Timmy going like, you're so robotic, blah, 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 blah. And then Musa, some bullshit with Riven, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm doing just fine. I lied, I'm dying inside.
Okay, I love these pajamas though, especially with the little hearts that glow up. It's so cute, I love it.
Cyrenix box.
You mean ask your guardian of Cyrenix?
Why not? She's in there for a reason.
Oh god, the Cyrenix genies. They look like genies, right?
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
I really don't get the point of the Cyrenix Guardians. Like, if you remove them completely, nothing would change. Like, why can't they just call on their Selkies or something? Like, maybe the bond allows them to ask for advice. At least then, like, we'd cut down on the useless characters.
It's something you know. And she called you Princess of Solaria. So it must be something you know about Solaria.
Well, that's a stretch.
I know what time the sun rises, where to get the best pancakes.
I wanna eat pancakes for dinner. I wanna get stuck in your head.
Oh yeah, I had fun with this. Because Solaria's episode in the rewrite is like much later. It's like right before Domino. It's a little bit of a bigger deal. And it has a lot to do with Solarian history. Namely to do with the parts of the world that have to do with the moon. You know. And that may or may not play a very pivotal role in Season 6's plot. And even the origins of the Legendarium.
Allegedly.
Just, you know, just throwing it out there. Stella may or may not get to really shine with her moon side in Season 6.
If I keep grabbing Keeper's powers at this rate, I'll be able to enter the infinite ocean in no time.
I'll do whatever it takes to become the Wizard King!
Why does he keep saying that? Because he doesn't enter the infinite ocean later because of the Selkies. He does it through Cyrenix, which he gives the tricks. We're acting like there are only like 6 or 7 Selkies, and of course most of them are from the Winx worlds, but like, where the fuck are the rest of the world's Selkies, like the ones from Heraklion or Oppositus, you know, those. Also, the mutant jellyfish thing, super fucking cool. Makes me wish he had a more diverse army of mutants.
I see.
It's Tritanus.
This plot point. It's so annoying when this happens because it's so obvious it's just for filler. Like, the writers don't know what to do with, this.
Allegedly.
Because Tritanus, you know, can't advance that quickly. It feels weird. Like, why not just let the Winx fight Tritanus during their quest? Because it feels like they're doing everything they can to separate the Winx from Tritanus at this point.
I really wanted to talk with the Aspro. I realized...
You care about her.
No!
Oh god, the Diaspora slander has arrived. Oh my fucking god.
What was the reason, bitch? I don't need to explain myself to you.
The only thing she talks about is herself.
I know!
Bitch, what do you know about Diaspora? Also, projection much? Bloom, that's like all your character is right now. What the fuck? You know what's a healthy bond for a relationship? Shit-talking someone else. It's a recipe for disaster.
It's obvious that wanting me dead has really brought you two together.
See, where I don't mind the splitting up thing is like when it feels strategic. Because like the whole club can't be together all the time. I like it when they split up and they talk about who goes on what missions and why. But with this bit of season 5, it doesn't feel that way. It feels just very arbitrary.
It's not enough. I need more pollution.
And the Winx are able to teleport through their bubbles. We really said fuck you, interplanetary travel. Oh look, you can see the edge of that random island because it didn't exist before. What the fuck? So you're telling me this random, like, factory thing has just been literally off the coast of the Gardenia Beach and we've just never seen it up until this point? What the fuck? God, I love Solaria. I really like this crystal motif that's going on with season 5. It's almost like they're prisms, like reflecting light through all these different colors. It's gorgeous.
It sparkles and shimmers, it shines and delights.
I must have it for my nest.
Okay, but Flora's Harmonix is everything.
Flora, fairy of nature!
I love her braid. The colors they chose for her are fucking gorgeous. Also, isn't me, like, the petal skirt and also, like, her top, they feel like an homage to her Magic Winx outfit, and I'm fucking living for it.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Oh, she's so gorgeous, even though she honestly gets the worst Harmonix spells. Which is still a pretty high bar, because Harmonix is, you know, great in the spell department. But sadly, with Flora, it just rehashes of old spells. Still better than what she gets with other fucking forms. Looking at you, Magical Vine Grab.
Looking good, Winx! Yeah!
Why are the guys here again? Like, they're not actually helping, they're just kind of here.
Good luck, Winx! I hope they find what they're looking for down there.
And while they're, like, underwater, Brandon and Roy just start making out.
Damn homosexual.
I don't know, it's like, why else would they be here?
Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart cause they're not gay.
Oh my god, the ocean is so pretty. Oh god, more pointless bonding. Fucking shoot me in the face.
They're bonding. It's so beautiful.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
Okay, here's the thing. If Tritanus can't get to the oceans of different worlds without the Keepers, why are the Keepers even hanging out on Andros where they know Tritanus is? Why don't they just stay on their own worlds where he can't reach them? Like, just don't go to Andros. Do not go to Andros or any other world Tritanus has access to, and you'll be fine. Just a thought.
Fucking idiot.
We have to protect places like this from Tritanus.
That's why we were on this quest.
Thank you for giving us our mission statement. I never would have remembered that. Although it is kind of giving, like, this is why we must protect our oceans, which, like, is a good message. I just wish it was a little bit, you know, better written. I really don't get why we couldn't have a Tritanus fight here.
With our new Harmonix powers, I know we can handle whatever we find down there.
It's ironic, because in this sequence, none of them use any Harmonix spells.
It turned her to stone!
And of course Flora gets fucking turned to stone because Flora can't have nice things. For fuck's sake. Also, is Amir, did she get a new hairstyle when she got petrified?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Honestly, this is the best scene of the whole fucking episode because of because of Harmonix. Mostly because of Musa and Tekna. I guess Bloom too, but you know. Okay, but Musa is glorious.
Musa,
That hair is fucking beautiful. I wish she was in red, but I actually do kind of like this shade of purple that she's in with like the red pinks. And her wings are fucking everything. Musa is stunning in every fucking form. Also really love Tekna. I know a lot of people aren't fans of her hairstyle in this. I actually really like it.
Tekna! Fairy of technology!
I don't know, it's unique. It's kind of fancy. I kind of live for it. It's better than the messy shit that's her Sirenix hair, that's for sure. Ew! God, we don't deserve Harmonix.
Reverberating notes!
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
One of my favorite Musa spells because it's not a fucking sound wave.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping.
They're not supposed to be that strong.
Yes, but we are.
Very awkward line delivery there, but like they're not generic energy beams. They actually have like very unique effects to them. Like, you know, a staff of music notes, a stream of binary code.
Storm of numbers!
Ironic that the NB likes that, but you know.
X-ray vision!
Also, the X-ray vision is super cute. Although that's not really, because if it was X-ray vision, you'd be seeing her bones, but you know.
Fireblade! Yeah!
Fireblade, a bit basic, but it's cute. I kind of like the weird lash effect that it has.
Impossible! No, that's Harmonix.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Harmonix.
If I have a sword, I must be able to use a sword.
12 seconds later.
Sky, that's not how this... Oh my fucking god.
If I have a sword, I must be able to use a sword.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Oh, fucking hell.
He doesn't remember how to use his sword.
No shit, Bloom.
Thank you, Catherine Obvious.
And concern for Sky gets Bloom hurt. I actually really like that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you, you sick?
Diapason!
The Diapason! I love the Diapason. Why can't Musa have more spells like this where she summons musical tools and instruments?
Wobatronic wall!
Okay, this spell confused me for the longest time. I originally thought it was like wove electronic, like she's weaving, you know, the grid. But apparently it's globatronic wall, which like, what the fuck is globatronic? What the fuck? Every time I Googled it, I got this weird like random company with that name, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Who the hell is this? I don't even know who this is.
No!
Sky!
Ugh, did Sky have to save Bloom? Really? Did we need that? Okay, Dragon's Embrace is glorious.
Dragon's Embrace!
Which is weird. Right now it looks like a generic shield, but it works. And then the other time it's used, it's very unique. It's like a literal wall of fire, but it fails.
Dragon's Embrace!
And I'm like, how come the time it's more generic it works? Excellent name though. Harmonix, you are everything. You are the moment.
Now come on now.
I don't like her. I know.
You guys want to use a spell on this thing? Aisha, you want to 13th seal it into oblivion? A little dazzling spiral? Shining mirror, maybe? Or use the mirror shield, that works too. Quick thinking, Stella. I'll give you that.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but you know, I'm so creative like that.
It's giving Greek mythology. It's giving, we're reflecting back Medusa's petrifying gaze to turn her to stone. Yeah, bitch. Poor fucking Flora, man.
But I thought that this might be the gem of self-confidence, like in the riddle. So I gave it a try.
Confidently.
It's a stretch, but fine, whatever. See, here it actually had a lot to do with Solaria's, you know, darker history. You know, a little bit of imperialism on Solaria's part.
Allegedly.
So a lot of it had to do with Stella confronting, you know, the harsh truths about the world that she loves. That also have to do with her mother's side of the family, her moon side, and deciding that I'm not going to lose hope. I'm gonna fix this shit.
Harmonix has made the Winx stronger than ever.
I'm so sick of the whole, like, they're stronger because they have this new form. Like, no. No, just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
So that was the Shimmering Shells. It was fine. It was nothing special, but it wasn't terrible either. The highlight really was the artwork and also the harmonic spells. Holy fucking shit, man. The fact that Musa had this reverberating note spell and diapason for like 6 or 7 episodes, and then she just gets stuck with infinite fucking generic sound waves after this. Hate crime. There's no other word for it. Hate crime.
Death to all of them.
Anyway, episode 8, Secret of the Ruby Reef. Musa will get to shine here a bit. Actually, no, not really, but...
Lies on top of lies.
I guess, tangentially.
I can feel that you are worried, Bloom.
So Bloom can just call her dead sister whenever she wants? It's just, like, what the fuck? Like, the whole point of Daphne being dead is that, you know, like, she can't do normal things and she can't talk to her sister. You know, like, because I don't know about you, but I've never been able to, like, call anybody I know who's died like that. If I find a way, I'll let you know. Assuming it doesn't involve the dark forces.
You're all going to die tonight.
You're all going to die tonight.
Random party time! Well, at least it's not as egregious as season 6. Although these outfits are... I don't hate them. I like some of them. I like Stella's. I like Musa's. I like Aisha's. And I kind of like Tekna's. Bloom and Flora look atrocious. Ew! Also, what the fuck with these random color streaks? What was with the season and random streaks in your hair that, like, don't look good?
Disgusting!
These colors don't look good on them, especially with their outfits. As much as I love the dorms here, they're a bit much. Like, they're a bit, I don't know. It's like, dorm rooms don't look like this, from what I am told. And what the fuck is the shape of Tekna's bed? What is that? The book has become a CD player. Oh, wait, no. The youths won't know what a CD player is. The book has Spotify. The book has Spotify. God, the dancing looks hideous in the puppet animation.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
Like, these puppet rigs are fucking rough, man. Holy shit. Again, puppet animation can look really good and really smooth if you know what you're doing, but here it's so janky. I'm assuming a lot of the principles of, like, 3D modeling and rigging apply to, like, 2D puppets. Because, like, I've done rigging of 3D models, and it's gotten easier. It's gotten way easier for me that I've had more experience, but it's still not an easy process. Like, it can be really fucking tedious, and I'm pretty sure it's similar to how 2D puppets get rigged. So I'm assuming it can be a nightmare, especially I'm imagining you have to draw the character from, like, so many different fucking angles too. And I imagine there's probably programming involved to tell the program, like, when to switch out the different drawings. But it's just like, girl, whatever you're doing, it's not working. Like, it's not terrible. That's a lie. It is.
I wish you were here.
I'll be thinking about you the whole time.
Ugh.
This is disgusting.
I'm amazed she doesn't just do a swan dive right into his face.
Darcy and Stormy are coming in clutch to keep me on life support this season. I love them. The swan dive comment. Holy shit, man.
I'm amazed.
Tritanus has turned Queen Ligeia and Crown Prince Nereus into mutant monsters?
Yes, King Neptune.
Why are you on Andros when you know Tritanus is here?
Actually, Dad, I think it's gonna be the other way around.
Wow, this palace has shit security. Holy fuck.
Oh no! Security! Security! This dude needs to go.
This little attack on the palace was also its own episode, you know, to, like, emphasize the threat that Tritanus poses. And I think it was cool the way I had it set up because, like, he used his little minions as, like, a little army to lay siege to the whole city. And it starts, I think, with Tressa noticing mutant manta rays, like, floating overhead, blocking out, you know, the light of the sun that's coming through the ocean, and they're blocking it out. And she's like, oh no. And then it starts.
Security!
And of course, I had Ligeia play a bigger role because, you know, she's the queen, she's the matriarch, she's the one in charge because she's the monarch, not Neptune. Also bringing back the coral gem, and I also tied it a bit into the, you know, Breath of the Ocean stuff later in the season. You know, just making her matter.
I don't know. She doesn't look like she wants company.
Oh, poor Aisha. I wish we got more moments like that with Roy. I think he disappears after this for like a long while. No, he's in episode 9 and then I think he disappears for a long while. But it's like Aisha just kind of wants to be left alone. If she like wants a friend, you know, she just wants one for company. She doesn't want a new love interest.
Dance off! Bring it!
Disgusting! What is that?
This is disgusting.
Aisha! You guys need to cool off.
Move, I'm gay.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
I love Aisha. Stella, I get you were trying to help, but like, no. See, I actually really like Stella and Aisha's friendship because they're so different from each other and they have so much conflict with each other, but I'd argue they're also some of the closest members of the group because of that, because they've had to work through that conflict.
Really?
What?
Oh god, this fucking fake out, man. Oh, the Musa Riven drama. It's just... See, it's not going to come back for a long while, which is probably why it doesn't always register for me. And I know the reason why Riven was doing that, but the way it's framed is just so... Ugh.
And if you wonder if I hate you,
That song.
oh.
I know this is meant to be very emotional for Musa, but it's just the awkward animation and the way the whole party goes to a still, and also Riven's response, it's so awkward. See, this episode takes place on Melody in the rewrite, and a lot of it has to do with Musa and Riven, like, showing that their relationship has gotten a lot better. And also exploring Musa's empathic abilities with her music. Again, because, like, the whole planet is in disarray and she's feeling the effects of that. It's kind of like how she's written in Fate, almost. Like how she's affected by the emotions of others.
We only have 10 days left to complete all the quests. Some of us should stay here in case the Harmonix book appears again.
What do you mean in case? What? That doesn't make any sense. Like, and if you all went, wouldn't it just appear before you there? What is this? The Harmonix book will only appear when it wants to. What? A stupid way for a book to behave. Why isn't it just always there for you to analyze? I assumed it was like in a pocket dimension and you could just summon it when you wanted. Oh god, this is one of those times the splitting up is so stupid.
I want to come too, okay?
And if you wondered if I hate you, fuck you.
Tressa!
I get that Tressa is scared of hurting her family, but like they make her so pathetic in the process. I want her to duel Tritanus. That's what I fucking want. I want her to fucking put up a damn good fight against Tritanus. Sure, she'll lose, but she'll at least like give him a few cuts with her sword.
Electric chair.
Ugh, Tressa fucking deserved better, man. You motherfuckers didn't run while you had the chance. Oh, you deserve what's coming to you.
Yeah, he's terrible, Your Honor. He's really terrible.
Nissa, keeper of the Magic's Gate.
But only Lake Rakaluche, specifically. Why the fuck were you even here? Why were you here?
What was the reason, bitch? I don't need to explain myself to you.
Don't you just love how, like, those three just abandoned Nissa on the ground to potentially be murdered by Tritanus? Oh yeah, at the end of this episode, Tritanus also cuts down on the Selkie hunt because he basically gets all their powers by corralling them. Because, like, the Selkie hunt, it's so stupid, it's so repetitive, just get it over with, man. And by turning the palace into his, like, little new lair, like, because he's conquered the city, and also with the power of all the Selkies, he becomes a much bigger threat in that one episode. God, I love the Odyssey Explorer. These sailor outfits are fucking everything, man. I love it so much.
I was just trying to cheer you up.
If you don't understand, I can't explain it to you.
But how can I understand if you don't explain?
What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No!
I actually kind of like this conflict. I just wish they did more with it because Like, I wish they just talked about their feelings. I wish they talked about these topics in depth.
You will not enter the gate to Melody, monster!
Oh god, Sona, what is your voice? Ugh, you sound like a little gremlin. Ugh.
He's really terrible.
Sona, maybe you should have fled through that gate while you had the chance. Also, how convenient that Tritanus always goes to the world that the Winx are in. Oh, right, because now he can see what's happening in all the waters everywhere.
I like your powers, Father. I can see what all of our loyal citizens are up to. Like dear cousin Aisha, still trying to get Cyrenix.
Even though he was able to do that before when the Winx were on Graynor, and then he showed up 5 feet away from them in the pond, but none of them noticed. Whatever. Okay, but the gate of Melody looking like a harp, love that. Like, oh my god, the designs are beautiful. Melody is gorgeous. I'm loving all the East Asian influences. And all the little music notes everywhere. It's just so... I love it so much.
I used to come here every summer with my family. That's our house.
As you wonder, never fear. I'll be right where you are.
Like a ruby. Season 5 soundtrack was fucking everything, man. Can we get more songs like this? Oh, I really wish they did more with Musa's story about her mom. Like, there's a whole gold mine there about, like, you know, how we deal with grief, especially the grief of losing a parent, how the other Winx could interpret that and, like, use that for their relationship with their parents. There's so much.
Oh, Mom. I miss you so much.
Flashback.
Oh, Daphne, we're running out of time.
Happy to see me, cousin Aisha?
You are a monster.
Thank you.
This really doesn't feel like Musa's episode, though. Because of Stella and Aisha's conflict, it feels like their episode, and then Musa's stuff is like an afterthought, which sucks because I feel like this is Musa's episode. So, like, it should be about her, which is why, like, I still had her turn into a monster for different reasons, but it had a lot more to do with the anger she was feeling, in part because of how Melody's being in crisis was affecting her, but also her own shit, especially when, like, you know, her home got real fucked up.
He's really terrible.
Including all the memories of her mother inside.
What shoes she got on? What shoes she had on her casket? That's why your granny ain't got no knees, and she can't pray to Jesus, bitch. How about that? She can't double dutch.
Yeah,
that's why your baby got a glass eye. And when she cry, you gotta clean it with Windex, bitch.
I don't know. I feel like we never get to see many of the Winx very angry, especially Musa. So it was very interesting to have that, you know, transform her. And she had to work through that. Because I feel like normally with Musa, she's able to work through her shit through her art. Like, you know, like a lot of creative people do. They learn to sublimate what they're going through their art. Which is why I chose Grace for Musa. This was kind of like her breaking point where, like, she just went full off the rails unhinged. Which was fun. And also made, you know, Riven more important in the process to, you know, help that. Especially through, like, the little song that he made for Musa to, like, reach her.
Aisha, no!
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
Okay, Stella gets to show, like, all 3 of her new spells here, and they're all so pretty and beautiful. I love Dazzling Spiral. It's so pretty.
Dazzling Spiral!
Sun Boomerang is a bit random, but I kind of like there being a boomerang spell.
Sun Boomerang!
I do wish it was Crescent Boomerang or something, like, moon-themed. The sun part seems a little bit, you know, lazy.
Stella, I knew I sensed your presence.
Oh my god, the Selkies stalk the Winx faster than Eldora could. You know, a lot of this season feels like paint by the numbers conflict. Like, the Winx aren't really changing as people as they go through this stuff. It feels like they're really trying to establish a new normal of the Winx are just gonna go through this stuff, they're gonna stay the same age forever. Don't expect any major status quo changes aside from transformation changes. Whereas I think when I was approaching this season, I kind of took that as, like, the missions are getting more dangerous in a way. And the Winx have changed and grown up as people, but the issues they're facing thereby are a lot more requiring and demanding of them. Like, things are never going to be the same for them. Life isn't going to get easier now that they've, like, grown up. Life is actually going to get a lot harder, but they're going to have to rise to the occasion. So in a way, I guess my season 5 is also establishing a new normal. It's just one that I find more interesting. God, I wish this was a Musa episode. Okay, Stella's best Harmonix spell.
Shining mirror! Come on, Aliris.
I fucking love Shining. The fact that it's an actual mirror. Fuck yes.
I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror.
I wish she had more mirror spells because they're so fucking pretty. I will admit this way to save Musa was clever. I just wish I cared because I don't care about Sona or any of the Selkies. The best part about this is how pretty Musa looks when she's like trying to break free. Like the way her hair is flowing. Like, oh my god, she's stunning. Like, look at my girl. Look at her. She's fucking beautiful.
Bonding with you, Sona, broke Tritanus' evil spell.
Of course it did.
I didn't respect your feelings.
And I understand that you were just trying to help me.
When did y'all make this realization? Like, what? At what point did y'all make this realization? There was never a moment of either of them going, oh, wait, how I responded or what I did was kind of fucked. They just kind of came to that answer because the episode needed it to be resolved. So it doesn't feel earned. And also, again, this should be the Musa episode. But she feels like an afterthought in her own fucking episode because Aisha and Stella need to have this conflict.
I think we need help.
I think the writers need help. Oh, also, what the fuck did Aisha do wrong? She didn't do anything wrong. Stella overstepped. She fucked up. Aisha responded accordingly. Walked away. That's it. She wasn't like cursing out Stella or like yelling at her, although I would have. Like, what is this we both fucked up bullshit going on? No. Stella's the one who fucked up. And she apologized for it. Aisha had nothing to apologize for. Oh my god, the ruby reef is so pretty. Oh, can you imagine how gorgeous the infinite ocean would have looked if it looked like this? Oh, it's so beautiful. God, I need a season 5 art book with like all the backgrounds that they made for this season. Because like, it's so pretty.
Hey, listen to this.
It's Aisha's new mixtape. I do kind of get like Stella and Aisha resolving their conflict was part of the empathizing, but again, it should have been Musa's episode, guys. It should have been her time to shine.
I found half of a destiny shell. They say the one who finds the second half is destined to end up with the first one. Person, that is, not shell.
A palpu fruit? If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what.
God, if only I gave a shit about Bloom and Sky. I will appreciate, though, that most of this episode was not Bloom focused. It's very nice. Honestly, this feels like the last season they actually tried to give each Winx something going on in the season. Like, even if it felt very arbitrary and annoying or a rehash, they at least tried. Whereas the rest of the seasons,
We would have knocked, but there's no door. Who lives under a lake?
Well, it's not my fault you bitches don't believe in doors. Doorless. Don't think I forgot.
I want the secret of Cyrenix!
It's hideous. That's the secret. It's fucking hideous. That's the curse. You are cursed with looking fucking atrocious.
I just got a bad feeling about Daphne.
You got a bad feeling about Daphne, but you didn't think to go check on her. What a great sister. Oh, Lord. So that was the Ruby Reef. I would say these episodes were enjoyable. Most of this was, I think, just talking about like changes I made in the rewrite and why. I hope that's interesting to you guys. It really is just about like letting each girl get her episode to shine, you know, more about the culture of the world she came from and how it affects her. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed.